Hiya, here we are again for the bard, the ever itchy and growing beard, and the back bedroom Poetrycast. Just thought I'd mention that. I won't say anything. If you're interested, you can. Anyway, I'm in my back bedroom. You can't see the floor, but it's becoming like a teenager's bedroom floor, and there's things all over. And if you've got teenage children, you play two games when you go in the room. The first game is spot the carpet. And the second game is, what is that smell? Locate the smell. Hence this poem, Teenage Brother's Bedroom Floor, with more than a nod to Mr. John Cooper Clarke. Spot the carpets, find the smell, which is which, who can tell? It's all camouflaged so well, things are left just where they fell, notes are written in the dust, a mountain range of pizza crust, what's behind the dreaded door? Teenage brother's bedroom floor, yogurt pots and spoons that stick, congealing like an oil slick, piles of clothes meters thick, it's like the wardrobe has been sick, the aftermath of a tsunami, dirty washing for an army, a battlefield, a lazy war, teenage brother's bedroom floor, magazines he hasn't read, dirty quilt, unmade bed, bits of toast and mouldy bread, one bite wheel from the shed, 1,000 scrunched up biscuit packets, pocket contents from his jackets, like a shipwreck washed ashore, teenage brother's bedroom floor, trainers from a distant time, t-shirts stained with grease and grime, socks with slugs and snails that climb up walls while leaving trails of slime, the underpants that time forgot, left to fester, left to rot, what is worse, a cesspit or teenage brother's bedroom floor, homework that is never done, blobs of dried up chewing gum, school letters not seen by mum, curtains closing out the sun, permanently lost in gloom, darkened shadows shroud the room, a million secrets, maybe more, teenage brother's bedroom floor, a football sock with last year's mud, a football shirt with last year's blood, a football boot without a stud, a punctured football bat's no good, trainer laces, one shin pad, swimming towel, mouldy bag, banana skins and apple core, teenage brother's bedroom floor, videos and cheap CDs, cases lacking DVDs, controllers for PSP3s, game consoles and things like these, leads for charging mobile phones, knotted wires, traffic cones, like a burgled jump shock store. Teenage brother's bedroom floor, the setting gel no longer sealed, dripped and dribbled and congealed, furry orange, nearly peeled, every surface is concealed, crumbs from crisps and crinkled chips, topless pens and dry felt tips, smells and sights you can't ignore, your teenage brother's bedroom floor, for years and years and years it's been a no-go crime scene misdemeanor, splattered coke and spilled Ribena, it's never seen a vacuum cleaner, it's a zone that's adult free, guaranteed for privacy, surely it's against the law, your teenage brother's bedroom floor, cause it's a toxic situation, needing total fumigation, quarantine and isolation, from osmosis and mutation, evolution carries on. It's all linked and joined as one. You can't tell what it was before. Your teenage brother's bedroom floor. I hope yours isn't like that. So I thought I'd do some poems about family. And this is a poem called Just Mum and Me. It's not my mum, or there's elements of my mum in this. We didn't do anything special today. Just mum and me. Raining outside. Nowhere to go. Just mum and me. We baked and talked and talked and baked and baked and talked. Just mum and me. She told me about when she was young and how her gran baked exactly the same cakes on rainy days and baked and talked to her. She remembers her friends and the games they used to play, the trees they used to climb, the fields they used to run around in, and how summers always seemed to be sunny. And mum smiled a smile I don't often see, and the years falling away from her face. And just for a moment, I caught a glimpse of the girl she used to be. No, we didn't do anything special today. Raining outside, nowhere to go. So we baked and talked and talked and baked, just mum and me. I ate and listened and ate. The hours racing by so quickly. We didn't do anything special today, but it was special. Really special. Just mum and me. And my mum, a few years ago, sat around the kitchen table, suddenly said the phrase, I once spoke to Judy Garland, And that was like, what? well, I'm over 50 and you've never told us this before. And she used to work on as a telephone operator in Southport, and I think Judy Garland must have been doing something as a theatrical engagement in Liverpool, but she spoke to her. So the idea of Hollywood, one of the world's most famous film stars, talking to a lady from Lancashire, was the inspiration for this poem called My Mother Once Spoke to Judy Garland. I'm going to preface it with this other poem. I believe in angels, not those who sit on clouds on high, play harps, have wings that sprout and fly. I believe in angels, not those who dress in gowns of white, beneath their halos gleaming bright. I believe in angels, not those who live in far-off heaven, but those unknown who we are given, those who shimmer, those who shine, who put their own lives last in line, those whose wings of love enfold us, those who listen, those who hold us, those whose wisdom is imparted, those who heal the broken-hearted. Ordinary angels, gold that's undiscovered. I believe in angels. Have you met my mother? My mother once spoke to Judy Garland, unmoved that she was talking to a star. It must have been the same for Judy Garland. She didn't know just who and what you are. My mother once spoke to Judy Garland, and then she said, I've seen your Auntie Jane. She very rarely mentioned Judy Garland, and very rarely watched the silver screen. Always quiet, always strong, never said a word that's wrong, stayed the same all along, saw the best in everyone, 'cause I believe in angels, ordinary angels. Everything she ever did was for the good of others. Time was just a gift that she could give. Last on any list, just like a lot of mothers. That was just the way she chose to live. Nothing too much trouble, too much bother. The patience of a saint and heaven's grace. No one had a bad word to say of her. Simple, straightforward in her faith. Judy Garland once spoke to my mother. Two different worlds collide, two worlds far apart. Hollywood and Lancashire rarely met each other. And she didn't really know that my mother was the star. Didn't really know that my mother is the star. One of many shining bright, glowing in the darkest night. Sign of hope and guiding light. Yes, I believe in angels. Ordinary angels. Take the time to daydream. Look out of every window. Lose yourselves in cloud and sky. Drown your imagination in lakes and seas. Entwine yourself in the branches of trees, hide in caves and darkened shadows. From one solitary grain of sand to the furthest star. Sit back, reach out, and take the time to daydream. Then dream those daydreams real, one grain of sand at a time. See you tomorrow.